Welcome back. We're here to talk about Sunday's Premier League match between Leicester and Arsenal. Pascal, it's been a very tough start for Leicester.
It has been. I mean, Everton at home, that was a tough home game to start, and then obviously going to Chelsea, one of the hardest games in the league, and now facing Arsenal. I mean, such a tough start for them. I mean, they got a point against Everton, and if they lose this one, I mean, Nigel Pearson, their side, they might be a bit crushed, but he'll probably look back and think of 1 point out from those 3 games isn't too bad.
Pascal mentioned Leicester got a point against Everton, sorry. Arsenal also got a point. Showed great character to come back.
They did, yeah. I mean, there was problems in the first half, weren't there? It was the same old Arsenal, you know. They conceded 2 poor goals. All right, the second one was probably offside, but they showed great character to come back. I didn't know they had that. People would say if they got that sort of performance in them, but I mean, Everton handed to them to a certain extent. But to come back at Everton, you know, you're 2-0 down. You know, they made changes to the team, etc. But they did really well to come back and get that.
How about Leicester for the rest of the transfer window? They've been linked with MacArthur.
Yeah, I mean, it's just been reported that they've agreed a fee with him. They do need central midfielders desperately. Drinkwater's injured, James is injured, and that was their base in central midfield when they won the Championship last season, so they do need another player there. And MacArthur would be a good investment. He's a very solid player.
And Arsenal, meanwhile, huge blow. Giroud looks like he's out for a while. Do you think they need to sign someone to replace him?
I think they do. I mean, you look at their options for there, and they haven't really got anyone. You know, Alexis Sanchez, he played centre forward against Everton, but he's not a centre forward. You know, if you're Distan Jagielka, he's not exactly a physical presence, is he? You know, he can run in behind you, but you need a focal point. Giroud showed that when he came on. You know, he's one of the main reasons why they got a point. There's talk of, you know, Falcao, etc., Cavani. I don't think they're shopping in that market. You know, I can't see that. There's been other players, but they need a centre forward. I mean, Giroud gets his critics, doesn't he? But he scores goals for him. You know, he scores a lot of goals. Big blow.
Yeah, I mean, for me, I think Giroud, he is a massive blow. Like Matt said, he does always come up with big goals, and I think he's a better player than other people say. I mean, as a player they could sign, I think Welbeck, he's been sort of linked with a move away from United, and I think it'd be a really good signing for Arsenal, because he had his best days at United when he had really good service around him, and Arsenal can provide that. They've got so many players just behind the strikers who can give him the chances, and his movement in the box is good, and that'll be a player that I think they should go after.
For this weekend's match, what's your score prediction, Matt?
I think it'll be a tough game. You know, Leicester, the crowd will be up for it. I think they'll frustrate Arsenal for long spells, but I think Arsenal will come through 2-0 winners in the end.
Pascal?
Yeah, I think this is a game that Arsenal are going to definitely win. I'm going to go 3-0.
I'm going to go for 2-1 to Arsenal as well, so we're all going for Arsenal victories.